friends, it's Nancy. We're back to do part 7 of an autumn country diary. So we're using the leftover from our last project. So these blackberries left over from page 131, the cutoff from the tag booklet, this page. Well, you can't even see the page. So what I'm going to do first is trim off the rough edge this is probably slightly okay. Now I'm going to make this vaguely tag shaped when I find my scissors. Oh, there they are. So I cut off one corner and I flipped it around. Perfect. Okay. We will be using the label Blackberry, so I might as well rip that out. It's funny that there's a half of a bracket there, like she was going to put in the Latin name and never figured it out or forgot to look it up. Okay. And on this side, we're going to cut a strip that is 2.5 inches wide. So just trying to figure out how I can best accommodate that. I guess like that. And okay, so now I'm going to fussy cut around this one side. Don't worry about this side, just worry about that side. Okay, and perhaps I will pause so that you don't have to be tortured by the fussy cutting. Okay, got that part fussy cut. So now I have this part left over. What I want to do is I'm going to fussy cut these berries and this leaf. Okay. But before I turn off the camera again so I can fussy cut, I'm going to take a piece of fabric. That might be too wide. It's not bad. I'm going to take a piece of fabric and make a little tab, because also when I'm off camera, I'm going to just sew a border around the perimeter of the tag. You could, if you don't want to use fabric, you could punch a hole and put a ribbon through, or make a tab like we did on this guy. I don't know how good a tab would look though, because it's pretty narrow there. A tab would take up quite a bit, I think. It would kind of look a little weird, I think. All right. Stitching around the perimeter, fussy cutting out one leaf, berries, and keep the stick attached too, okay? And we're back. So now I want to do some inking, and then we'll do some assembly. I'm just looking for a clean sheet of paper. There we go. So where these torn edges are, we already inked those with the last project, so I only need to ink around the perimeter of the tag. And I'll do that front and back. And ink the little label. And I will ink the edges of this fussy cut bit. You might be wondering, okay, Nancy, why did you leave that one edge flat? Well, because there isn't really a one shape that could be fussy cut out. So by leaving this one flat edge, it sort of anchors the image, and I'll be placing it, not on that side, this side. I'll be placing it along the stitching. And the reason I did the stitching first is because I want some of the fussy cut bits to layer over top of the stitching itself. Okay, I think that's good enough. So in this situation, I'm going to have that little blackberry just sort of peek over the edge of the stitching. Just a teeny tiny peek. Okay. And the flat edge is just touching that stitching. Okay. Now, this other piece, you can play with this a bit. I think what I'm going to do is place it right here, so the stick is overhanging a bit, this berry's overhanging a bit, this leaf is hanging over a lot a bit. Okay. In fact, I won't put any glue on there until I know exactly how much. How much coverage. I'm going to trim this off. It just looked weird. Okay, so this this bit here, I'll turn it over. Put some glue there to hold that down. Okay, so it's getting some dimension there, right? Need another little piece of fabric. I'm just pulling away a couple of threads so it looks a little more raggedy. And I think I'll put it there. And I'll use my Fabri-Tac to glue the little label over the fabric. Just like that. So there we are. We've finished a tag. So this can be clipped to the edge of a page. It can be tucked into a tuck spot. If you want to put it in a pocket, I'd probably cut this edge of the leaf off so it's not in danger of being torn off. A pocket's probably okay, but and it's kind of nice. There's nothing on the back to you know, sort of, I don't know what the word is. I don't even know what the word is. I'm gonna give this a little wrinkle. It's looking a little too flat for me. There we go. All right, so thank you so much for popping by and seeing this project. This is number 7, I believe. And come back again. We'll do another Edith Holden Autumn Country Diary soon. Take care.